Hello, I'm Anneke Scott, and I'm here with a Did You Know about this instrument, the Baroque Horn, as part of our Baroque Bites series. I would like to start off by asking, what's in a name? Today, musicians such as myself who specialise in playing historical instruments tend to just add the word Baroque in front of the name of the modern day counterpart of our instrument in order to indicate the instrument we're talking about. So you'll hear about Baroque oboe, Baroque flute, Baroque violin, etc, 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 as a way of us saying we're talking about the older version of the modern day counterpart. Now, the name of this instrument and this instrument tells us a lot about the history of the French horn. For starters, we have that strange name, French horn. And a lot of people today will tell you that's a bit of a misnomer, that this instrument here, my French horn here, is actually more German in design than French. And that's because of these valves here. These are rotary valves, a type of design that was really popular in Germany in the 19th and early 20th century, whilst British horn players and the horn players in France of this time preferred to play using valves more similar to what we have on a trumpet today, piston valves. So this instrument here is really much more of a German designed horn than a French horn. So why this strange name, French horn? It's a very Anglophone word. It's a name that you'll only really hear in English speaking countries, especially the UK. If you go to many other countries and hear their word for horn, for example in French or in German or Italian, they just say their word for horn with no need to mention anything about France. The reason I think that we call this instrument a French horn is linked to this instrument, my Baroque horn. In the UK, our hunting horn was traditionally a very short bugle which could only play a couple of notes, whilst in France, their hunting horn was traditionally a wide-looped instrument which didn't look dissimilar to this, my Baroque horn. Because it's longer, it can play far more notes than the English hunting horn. Because the French style of hunting horn had more notes, it was much more interesting to Baroque composers than the English style hunting horn. And when it first started to join the orchestra in the late 17th, early 18th century, British audiences saw this instrument and went, ah, a French horn. And thus, the name stuck.